I have some bad news, okay? But I think this bad news actually is kind of good news. All right, now just hear me out. Giant asteroids are coming towards the Earth, and they're going to destroy us all and kill us all. NASA has created a plan to stop it so we don't all die. The plan does not include Bruce Willis at all, and a crew of roughnecks, landing on an asteroid and blowing it to smithereens with a nuke. Which begs the question, if that's not part of the plan, what's a potential Space Force actually for? I mean, I'm just saying. Are we preparing for an invasion? Because that would be fun to just think about now. I mean, it wouldn't be fun when it actually happened, but wouldn't it be fun? I mean, we're starting to hear all of the stuff being released, by the Pentagon about all of the aliens that have visited us for a while, and maybe that's what the Space Force is for. Because we're all going to have to unite against an alien race. That is just fun to think about. I don't want to live through it, but it's kind of fun to think about. Anyway, yesterday, the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy released a report titled The National Near-Earth Object Preparedness Strategy and Action Plan. Well, I love the catchy title. So it does sound like government bloat. Sure. But let's actually look into it. Besides the title being an enormous waste of words, let's just call it Armageddon. The Armageddon Report, okay? The report is 18 pages of steps for NASA and FEMA to take over the next decade to prevent big asteroids from clanking into the Earth. Now, you might ask yourself, why FEMA? Well, in case the NASA part falls apart and they don't, stop the asteroid, then we got FEMA. FEMA is the holy cow, looks like Cincinnati just got squashed. And that's when FEMA comes in to unsquash as much as possible and make everybody feel good. So step one in the NASA plan is better asteroid detection and tracking. Now, it kind of seems important, because we can't really dodge. We need to see this one coming really early. Second is improving our ability to predict where an asteroid might hit, so FEMA can show up at the right place. Now, third, this is the awesome part, is the asteroid deflection systems. So if NASA's not using tough oil drillers to land on and kill the asteroid, how do you do it? Well, the plan would be to launch a spacecraft towards an asteroid that would change the asteroid's trajectory just enough to give us Earthlings a good scare and a really good show. However, we all live to talk about it. Now, NASA has plans to experiment with this deflection technique with a spacecraft launching in 2021. It's called the Double Asteroid Redirection Test, or DART. I love it when they come up with clever little names like that. Currently, astronomers have only found 8,000 asteroids in space that measure at least 460 feet across. Now, that would be big enough to pulverize an entire state if it hit the U.S. But not to worry. That's, something that size, it's only 1/3 of all of the near-Earth asteroids. Now, I told you that, I had good news and bad news, and the bad news is, wow, asteroids are coming. The good news is, when I read everything else in the paper and I watch our society and everything else, the good news is, hey, asteroids are coming.